Hi, I'm Simon, and this is a response to MaximumRD's open tag question, do you care about backwards compatibility? And I can answer that quite simply in one word, and that word is yes. Yes, I do, but I'm going to spend a little bit of time telling you exactly why. Now, firstly, I think backwards compatibility is very convenient. I do have a lot of the older systems, but I like to be able to play all of my games on my current generation system. Unfortunately, I can't. I have a PlayStation 3, so let's use that as an example. I have the slim PlayStation 3, and I think it's great that I can put in a PlayStation 1 game and I can play it no problems. I don't have to take out my PlayStation 1 and set it up. And this for me is an issue because I don't have a lot of space. I live in a relatively small little flat. Most of my gaming is done in the living room, and there's only so much space underneath the TV to put my consoles. Sure, I'd love to have loads more room and have all of my systems set up. I'd love to have my own games room, but I can't afford the space to set up a games room. So until a time in the future when I'm more affluent, I'll have to do without it. And so for me, I think it's important that I can have fewer systems underneath the television and still play all of my games, or most of my games. You know, I'd love for my PlayStation to be able to play all the games, and I really would love for the next generation of PlayStations to be able to do the same. However, I don't think they will. I honestly, in my heart of hearts, do not believe that we will see backwards compatibility in the next generation of systems because of money. Not because it's too expensive to design a system and put that hardware in there. If they really wanted to do it, they could just offer us two systems. The basic system and then a deluxe version, a PlayStation Ultra, that's got backwards compatibility in there, complete proper backwards compatibility with a chip on the motherboard that handles all the previous 3 generations. They could do that. That wouldn't be too difficult. You know, they could give us some extra features in our deluxe edition. They could give us a faster Blu-ray drive or more hard drive space, whatever, you know, something to sweeten the deal. And sure, they could charge us an extra £100 for it, an extra £150. I can't really afford that, but I think I would pay it. It would be enough to make me go out and buy the deluxe edition of the system, especially if maybe they put it in a limited edition colour, or a colour that was limited to that. Can you imagine that? I'd love it if, you know, like Apple does with a lot of its products, it has that aluminium body. A PlayStation 4, they could just do the standard black edition and then this aluminium deluxe edition. It'd probably end up costing a lot more than £100 more. It'd be more like 200. But anyway, backwards compatibility. That's one reason why I like it, just purely because I can have everything within one system. But at the same time, I feel that manufacturers, they owe it to us in a way for supporting their system. It's because it's us the consumers, who have spent a lot of money over the years supporting, let's take this example, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3. I've got quite a lot of games. I mean, all right, not a lot compared to some of you guys who've got massive games collections, but there's still a lot of money that's been spent acquiring this collection over the years. They should in some way honour that by giving us backwards compatibility, even if it does cost them a little bit extra. We're the ones that have allowed them to reach this 4th generation by supporting the previous 3 generations. So yeah, I think it should be there. And other examples, the Wii, I've only got GameCube games in my collection because the Wii is essentially just a GameCube with a couple of fancy controllers, but because of that backwards compatibility, I can play GameCube games, and I'm really grateful for them for including it. But like I said, I don't think they will include it in the next generation. Maybe the Wii U will have backwards compatibility, but I think the other systems, the new Xbox, the new PlayStation, they've been testing the water recently with these HD collections, seeing what our appetite is for buying games again that we already know, just to have them in high definition. Sure, release those games if you want, because there are people who don't own the original games, but don't force me to buy the games again because I want to play them on the new system. You know, Sony, Microsoft, honour the fans of your systems by including backwards compatibility, even if it is a slightly increased premium. So that's my thoughts on the matter. Thank you to Rob, MaximumRD, for putting the question out there. It was something that I was planning to cover in an upcoming vlog anyway, so, well, this was as good enough forum as any to air my views on this. So, thank you very much for watching. If you want to respond to this, of course, remember, video responses and anything like that will need to be channeled towards MaximumRD. The link is in the description pane below, so you can find the original video and find Rob's channel if you don't know him. So, thank you very much for watching. From my spare room to wherever you are, this is Simon signing off. Bye-bye.